Good morning, BookTube. It is Monday, April 1st, and I am going to do an author vlog this week because I have an event on Saturday. I'm going to a farmer's market. They're having a local author day, and it's not very far away from where I live. It's in the morning, though, so I have to leave ridiculously early. But I'm going to be setting up for that, and then I'll take you with me to the farmer's market selling books, and hopefully it will be fun. I'm also currently reading The Wicked King, which I started reading last week for the Fantasy Adventure-a-thon and didn't finish because I'm terrible. I'm about a third of the way through, and I have mixed feelings about it. There are things about it that I like and things about it that I don't like, but I'm not, like, disliking it or anything. So I will also let you know what I think of that when I finish that, hopefully this week. And hopefully this will just be a fun vlog. Hooray, I'm not sweaty anymore. I pre-made my lunches for this week, so I have containers of grapes, and I have salads that have baby spinach, chicken, grape tomato, cucumber, yellow pepper, and feta cheese. And this is all I have left of my Greek dressing, which this will probably last me 2 or more salads, like just over 2 salads probably. I'll have to get some more salad dressing after work today probably to last me for the rest of my salads for the rest of the week. And I might bring a sweet and salty bar, which I know have a lot of fat in them, but they're really filling. I drink as much water as I can throughout the day. At home I drink fizzy water because I have a soda stream and I love fizzy water. But I have this water bottle from BottleWorks. It's over a liter of water. It's like 1.2 liters or something, and it stays hot or cold for 24 hours. So if you put ice in it, you can still have ice in it the next day. What I like the best actually about this is that it doesn't sweat. So you can bring this with you like basically anywhere, and you don't have to worry about it like leaving water all over the place and it getting all wet and leaving big water puddles all over the table or wherever you're putting it or in your backpack. So that's like one of the best things that I like about it. Hi. So I thought I would tell you a little bit about how I sell my books, I guess, when I'm at events like the one I'm doing on Saturday. Most of the events that I do it myself, not like in affiliation with a bookstore or anything like the one in my town. There's only one event that I do every year that is like affiliated with them and people have to buy them through them. So basically I can price them at whatever price I want. And I've just been pricing them at the same price that they are in the bookstores and stuff and online, just to keep it consistent. But they're all different prices, and they're not even amounts. I feel like it would be a lot easier if all of the books were the same price and if they were just an even amount of money. So I've decided to change the prices of them all so that all of my books are just $15. And I've raised the price of my bookmarks because I've been selling them for $2, and $2 is fracking cheap for a laminated bookmark with a tassel. Like, it costs like $6 for a laminated tassel bookmark at a bookstore. So, I've raised the price to $5, because first of all, I friggin' laminate them and hand hole punch them and tassel them myself. And I designed them, and it's just easy. It's $5. All you need is a $5 bill. And then, or if you have a 20, I don't have to give you like a crap ton of change back, you know? Like, it's not like I have to like make sure I have toonies and loonies and quarters and stuff. And then if you buy a book that's $15, you can get a bookmark for $5 and just give me a 20, and it's super easy. This event I don't usually sell a lot of books, but it's inexpensive for a table, so I do it anyway. And it's just a fun day. I enjoy myself at these events as well. So I'll show you my Square app because I use the Square and also Cash, but I use the Square for all of my transactions, even cash transactions, because it's basically its own little POS system. So it keeps track of everything for you, which is really great. You can look at all your past sales and see what you sold for that day or whatever if you want to keep track of which things you sold and how many of each and everything. So I have the 2 categories. I have the books and the bookmarks. It's easy for me to find the items that people are buying, and I can just add them to the transaction and then ring them through. And then I can look back at past transactions and see what I did. And if you have like a lot of really custom things that you're selling, you don't have to have an itemized list of things. You can just put in price amounts right on the spot with the customer, and you can put in a little note saying what it is if you want to know and stuff. So I love the Square app. Well, it's a good thing this isn't a reading vlog, because I'm not reading tonight. Good morning, BookTube. Another day, another workout. Off to work. I'm going to the movies, and it's just down the parking lot from work, so I'm just walking there from work. I feel like I'm going to be there super early, but that's okay. I can read while I'm waiting. Anyway, I'm going to see Dumbo, so I'm going to be a mess. So I just got back from seeing Dumbo, and it was fucking fantastic. I loved it so much. I cried a lot in it. Okay, I cried every single time Dumbo flew, and I cried anytime there was anything remotely related to his mom. And I cried at the end. And it was really good. I cried a lot, but it was so good, and it was so cute. Dumbo is the cutest thing in the entire world, and I don't understand how they put so much emotion into a computer animated elephant. Like, he had, like, the most emotion out of everyone in the movie. Like, oh my god, I can't. Like, the wonderment that it was in his face sometimes when he was seeing certain things for the first time, and, like, everything else, too. But, like, it was good. Okay, so I just made this super simple sign to go in my sign holder. It's super simple, but, like, whatever. It doesn't need to be, like, extravagant. People just need to be able to know how much things are. So, that's good. I'll print that on cardstock at work tomorrow, probably. And now I need to gather my bookmarks, see how many I should laminate. I don't need a lot of them, but I also feel like it looks silly only having a few. So it looks better to me, I think, to have like a handful of each one at least, instead of being like, oh, I have 3 of each bookmark. I also have a lot of Chloe Diller bookmarks, so I'm not going to make any more Chloe Diller ones, but I don't have too many Saving Mason ones, so I'll make a few more of those, and then I'll make some Calypso ones, and they'll get white tassels. My Calypso ones aren't as cool. Like, I didn't put, like, a cool, like, saying on it. Like, these ones have cute quotes from the books. Should I, like, redesign some Calypso bookmarks? And just print a few myself? So I cannot find my original cover file, like, any of the original digital artwork. So, we'll figure that out next time, and I'll just laminate my boring bookmarks. I got up kind of late, so I just did a mini workout, but it was still pretty killer. I also just realized that my sign that I made last night doesn't say square anywhere on it, which I've been doing that since I got the square, so I need to add that. Isn't that nice, Gherkin? So it is 7:30 in the morning, and I have to do a workout, but I have a headache. So I took some Advil, and I think I'm going to have a little breakfast, and I'll wait, and I'll do workout a little bit later, which I'm off today, so I can do that. But what I have to work on this morning is make cards for tickets to Carsvale, because I just found out about Swoon Reads being a thing, and basically what you do is you upload your book onto their website, and it converts it to like a really easy to read, like e-reader format, basically on the website or on the app that you can download, and people can read it and rate it and comment on it. And if the Swoon Reads editors and if readers like it, then they'll publish it. And you have 6 months for it to like get noticed, I guess. So I uploaded it last night. I'll leave the link in the description for you if you want to read it for free. Unfortunately, it has to be on the computer or on like your phone or tablet on the Swoon Reads app. But still, it's free. You don't gotta pay anything to read it, and then you can comment on it and everything. Okay, so I made a card. I don't like it though. There's too much writing on it, but it needs to explain it. Like, I need to explain how it works. Like, I can't just like read it and that's it. I did a terrible job on my workout. I had 0 energy. Okay, so I have my bookmarks laminated, so now I have to round the corners and tassel them. go? Where's my hole puncher? I just spent like an hour looking for my hole punch. Like, it's like a one-touch hole punch. It's amazing. So, and I don't even think we have a regular single hole punch, so I think I have to just use a 3-hole punch. Okay, so I am just making sure that I have enough copies of my books. If I need more, I'll go to the bookstore today and borrow some copies from them. Hello, friends.
I'm reading your book.
Yay! Can I borrow some of my books? I got another jar for my bookmarks, so now I've got 3 jars for my 3 bookmarks, so that's good. I've got this bin and this bin filled with stuff, and my backpack, and my money pouch. And my money pouch has my square in it. Ooh, okay, so I'm leaving about 10 minutes later than I wanted to, but I'm still gonna be there before it starts. And it takes me like 4 minutes to set up my table, so I'll be fine. I just wanted to leave early because that's just me. I'm always paranoid that I'm gonna be late for things, so I'm still not gonna be late. I'm just not gonna be as early as I had originally planned. Okay, so it's 7:30 and I made it, so hooray! Now I have to go in and set up, and I hope I have time to go to the washroom before it starts. I'm all set up and it doesn't start for another 15 minutes, so I'm gonna read. I brought the Wicked King with me. No one's here yet. I love this guy's singing voice. It's 10 o'clock and it's getting busier, so I'm putting my book away. I only sold 1 book and 2 bookmarks. There was a lot of just people telling me the best of luck, and it's really cool that I wrote books. And yeah, so that's fine. I already knew I probably wasn't going to sell a lot because I don't normally, but because the tables are inexpensive and it's still a chance to, I don't know, get my name out there and whatever. So anyway, I also read about, I don't know, 30 pages of The Wicked King, so that's pretty good. I'm downtown. I'm bringing my books back to the bookstore that I borrowed yesterday from the sale that I didn't, well, even though I didn't really need them to sell them, it looks good having like a pile of books. Like, it would have looked weird having like 4 copies of Calypso on the table, so at least it looked nice. So I'm gonna bring those back, and I'm gonna go visit Anthony at the bowling alley, and then I'm gonna go home and probably edit and upload a video that I'll link in the corner for you. I wonder how long it's gonna take for the truck in front of us to be done. We get to go in soon. It is 12:20 in the afternoon, and so far today I have watched an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race and read a bunch of The Wicked King. I have less than 100 pages left, and I could probably finish it tonight, hopefully. I know, because I just said that out loud. It's not gonna happen. It's really good right now. The stuff that's happening is pretty, like, exciting and like, oh my god, what are they gonna do? How are they gonna get out of this mess? So that's good. And I'm currently writing my chapter for the book that Danny and I are writing, Danny from Danny Darling. But Anthony is putting some floor down in the mudroom at his mom's house, and he just called me and asked me if I wanted to go help him, so I'm gonna go do that. So instead of finishing The Wicked King yesterday, like I said I was going to do, I wrote almost 3,000 words. But I'm very nearly almost done. I only have that little chunk left, so I will definitely finish it today. That's why I'm keeping this in the same vlog, because I'll just be done it tonight, and then I can tell you what I thought about it. And then I'll start my next vlog, which will be more focused on reading than author things, because I don't have another author thing till June now. Do you want to tell the people what I thought of the book?
No.
Why not?
They should read your review on the interweb.
I know, but they can just watch this in my video.
That is our job. We're supposed to try to help them make.
I'll go to another room and I'll tell you what I thought about it.
Good.
Okay, hi. So, I gave The Wicked King 3 stars. I did not like it as much as the first one. I don't really know what it was about it that people liked better than the first one. But whatever. People are allowed to like things and not like things. But, so, as a whole, mostly, I thought it was kind of boring. There were parts throughout it that I really enjoyed. There were specific scenes that I really liked and descriptions that, like, I loved and kind of made me, like, sigh because they're so magical and everything. So there were definitely aspects of it throughout the book that I really enjoyed. The last 130 pages or so I really enjoyed. It was really exciting and I was like, oh my god, what's going to happen? I would like to read the third one. I do want to know what's going to happen. I hope someone stabs Carden. I think that was, like, another issue of mine, is that I hate Carden. I hate him. I hate everyone, basically. I don't even really like Jude. But the thing is, people are going to be like, but Jude was terrible to Carden too. Yeah, after he spent her entire life tormenting her, if he wasn't terrible, awful, evil fairy to her, she probably wouldn't have done the things that she did to him in the first book. So I feel like Carden, like, deserved a lot of the things that she did to him because he's terrible. But it's also hard for me to enjoy a book where, like, nobody is a good person. Like, literally no one. Vivi and Heather are, like, the only good people, and they're in, like, 2 chapters of the whole book. So those are my thoughts. Overall, I liked it, but I didn't love it, and I hate Carden. Tune in next week because I'm going to start a new reading vlog. I'm reading books from Challenges for the Owls Magical Readathon. Yeah, and tune into my next vlog to see what books I read. I'm going to try really hard to read more than 1 book this week, or at least read like a book and a half. We'll see. Okay, bye.